You horrify me sometimes. You know that, right?
My brother does this every morning. He's a professional, like, on radio. He has a radio morning show. He's up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock every morning.
It's 8 o'clock.
I don't know how he does this.
But it's 8 a.m. It's not... It's not even...
I need so much coffee. I was like, I don't even know what coffee cup I'm going to grab, so I grabbed this one.
And then your pre-video said it was early morning.
It is early morning.
It's 8 o'clock. I wake up at 5 every single morning. This is nothing.
I don't wake up until 8 o'clock.
That explains why you're so late. Hi, everyone. I'm Javier.
And I'm Melanie.
And this is Fishbowl, our weekly video where we answer your questions. We approach sleep topics in a much friendlier way. And then we have hypothetical situations that Mel puts us in that are just genius. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, genius.
You've never used that word before to describe that situation.
That's because I used the word crazy, and I love the word crazy for it.
With an apostrophe.
With a pause.
Trophy.
With a pause.
Trophy.
Anyways, all right, so, Fishbowl, so how's your week been?
This week has been... Wow.
Yeah, I was like, I had to bust up laughing because for both of us, it's been ridiculous.
I think I've been here like by myself most of the time.
Yep.
Well, I've had a sidekick.
You've had a sidekick all week long.
I have a new sidekick. I've been in training with Miss Francis. She's amazing. So I can't say I haven't been alone because that doesn't happen. But let's just say that I'm like the captain of the ship.
Yep.
And the spaceship.
The commander of the spaceship. Yes, yeah.
Any ship involved.
Yeah, this whole week has been super interesting. We're facing a lot of different things. I would call it business expansion.
This is awesome. This is like level 10 of Jumanji.
Yeah. We went up to level 10 of Jumanji.
We're there, man.
Yeah. The rhinoceroses have come in. Just things are fun right now. The reason Mel's been alone is because while she's captaining this ship, I'm not even captaining the business right now because it's like more like, let's just get things going so that way things keep rolling. So it's been interesting. We love Francis. She's fitting in just perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Awesome.
We've brought Dion in as a cameraman. He's also going to be producing stuff, so that's wonderful. Just been a really, 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 really busy week.
You know, it reminds me of that quote where there's like an arrow and you're being pulled back, but you're getting ready to be launched.
Yeah.
And so like we've had a couple of setbacks this last week. We've had some great challenges as a business.
Yep.
And we are just getting ready to be launched into the future. So it's very exciting.
It's very exciting.
It's been challenging, but it's exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
We've got a good pilot of this ship. We've got a great pilot in Carlsbad too. It's just the business is just taking off.
That.
Yeah. Cheers. Yes. Cheers. There's an obvious size difference in our coffee mugs. One of us has a morning issue. The other one of us does not.
You know, this is the coffee I'm having here, but I've already had coffee at home.
Oh dear. If it looks like there's a chop in the video, it's because we had to take a bathroom break. I'm just bringing it up right now.
It's a big possibility because this is a time of the day that, let's keep going.
All right. Yeah, let's skip that one. So I want to talk topics. Today's topic is actually quite interesting, okay?
Okay.
During the pandemic, people have had a hard time falling asleep and staying asleep. So with that, the sales of sleep aids has skyrocketed. But also the sales of natural sleep aids has skyrocketed. Did you know tea sales are up over 80% this year?
That's amazing. My tea sales personally are like over like 350% increase.
I think both of us are like that because we're addicted to tea. So yeah.
I went into the tea shop last weekend and the girl was like, "You have enough tea for 6 months." And John was like looking at all the tea I was putting on the counter and like mason jars of tea. And I was like, "No, this will last me like a month."
Yeah.
And they were like,
yeah. So tea sales have gone up because people are looking for a natural way or a way to fall asleep and stay asleep.
Now you're saying this is all like the pandemic, but really you have to like
stresses of
going through wormholes and vortexes on a weekly basis.
Shortages and everything. Yes. Yeah.
So what you got?
So today's topic, I wanted to talk about the natural herbs and natural remedies for. I can't see your face when you're drinking tea. So I wanted to talk about the natural approach to falling asleep and staying asleep, okay? So the first one I want to talk to you about is jasmine, okay? So everybody's heard about lavender. Lavender helps you fall asleep, helps you stay asleep. But the new thing is jasmine. There's a new star in the sleep sky. So research.
That's like going back to church.
Wow, research.
Because you didn't church enough on the previous church.
So we're going to research. So research has shown that jasmine beats lavender when it's used as a scent for sleep. Now, none of our manufacturers have approached this yet, but trust me, the email is already on its way to see when we can get some some jasmine pillows in here, because I'm looking forward to that.
Interesting. It's a little flowery, but so is lavender.
So it beats lavender when it's been used as a scent for sleep. There's been a study that of people that slept in a jasmine-filled room and not only reported sleeping better, but the next morning they scored higher on a cognitive test.
Okay, I think we need to put this to test because I love my lavender.
Well, I think we're going to test it. But you're already doing an experiment, so this is going to be
This will be the next experiment.
This will be the next one. Yeah. So jasmine. Okay, so this is interesting. So jasmine is as effective in helping people feel calm as diazepam, which is also known as Valium.
Oh my.
Okay.
Goodness.
Jasmine is as effective as Valium. When I read this, I was like, I had to include that in this. However, jasmine has none of the possible negative effects of Valium. So it's a wonderful natural sleep aid that gets rid of morning drowsiness, dizziness, and depression. So jasmine is actually a good way to go. We definitely have to experiment with this. Not only with you, but with me too.
Isn't jasmine a tea?
Jasmine is already a tea, yeah.
Okay, so I think we need to bring some jasmine tea in and see if I fall asleep by the end of the show.
I think they would like that.
Continue on. I think everybody is right.
All right, so next up we have lemon balm. Have you ever heard of this one?
I have heard of lemon balm.
Okay.
Because I know my herbal stuff.
Okay, so lemon balm is sweet and citrusy. It's also part of the lint. Wow, what is wrong with that early morning? I think it's the early morning, yeah.
You need some mint.
It's part of the mint family.
Stem.
So lemon balm can have a relaxing effect because it releases your GABA acid levels in the brain. Okay?
That's big of a word for right
That's
now.
pretty big. That's pretty big. It's also very easy to grow and keep in your garden. Okay, so that's lemon balm. Not quite as exciting as jasmine. Jasmine was pretty dark.
I don't even know what that word meant.
Yeah. So magnolia bark. Do you know what a magnolia is?
It's a big white flower.
Very good.
It's
You passed
gorgeous.
today's quiz.
Yeah. That I can handle in the morning. I can handle coffee and flowers.
So, just like lemon balm, magnolia.
Just
like lemon balm, magnolia bark releases GABA levels that helps us relax more easily.
What is a GABA level?
A GABA level is a amino acid that is in your brain that controls your relaxation levels.
Oh, okay. So it all increases relaxation.
Yeah,
The magnolia.
I just said that.
Okay.
I literally just said that.
Okay.
But not in those terms.
Okay.
Yeah, the caffeine hasn't hit my tongue yet, if you can't tell. So magnolia tea, so we need to find this, okay, along with jasmine tea. So magnolia tea uses the bark from the trees and also dried flower buds. Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah. Now, I know you don't want to bring this up, but why don't you tell them a little bit about our hibiscus experiment?
Oh, no. So hibiscus is this amazing tropical red flower. It's very healthy for you.
Very healthy.
Amazing. I know, like, in the little Mexican shops, it's a big thing, like, for the Kool-Aids. Big old gallons of it. It's next to the watermelon juice.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
Yep.
And in southern Mexico, they make, like, a Kool-Aid out of it. They put some sugar in it. It's so good, and I used to drink it a lot. Well, now when I drink it, I brought a whole bunch of it in here, and we had a horrible experience with it.
We drank a mug at about the same time. And then
hot tea.
Yeah,
This was
as a hot
hibiscus
tea
with no sugar in it.
Yeah, as a hot tea. And Mel started. We were with the customer, right? We were with customers.
No, we were with a rep.
Oh, we were with a rep, yeah. And we're
they were
both going
giving
through
a
training.
speech.
And we're both going through training, and he's talking to us and everything. And Mel looks over and she tells me, "Are you feeling dizzy? I'm feeling dizzy." And I was like, "Yeah, what's wrong with us?" So we thought we'd been food poisoned, but honestly, it was the hibiscus tea. Because what does hibiscus do?
Well, hibiscus is wonderful for cleansing your kidneys. How super high in antioxidants, is an anti-inflammatory. So we're like, that's right
wonderful
up our
stuff.
alley.
It's super medicine. Yeah.
Well, it also cleanses your blood, like the fat blood levels. So it strips that away. But it is really good for lowering your blood pressure.
Really good for lowering your blood pressure.
And I was like, hibiscus! So I made it super, super concentrated. I put a lot of hibiscus in there.
You didn't tell me
It was
this.
pretty concentrated. I probably put like way too much.
You think?
And it just dropped both of our blood sugars, blood pressure.
Blood pressure. Yeah, blood pressure. Yeah. So our blood pressure plummeted.
You can't talk.
And we both got really faint during training. We retained most of that training because we've been able to sell stuff off of that rep. So
awesome.
yeah.
But we were woozy for
for a little bit. Yep. Okay, so continuing on.
That one.
So orange peel. Now orange peel's in most of the teas that you and I drink already here at Fishbowl, anyways. Most tea manufacturers have jumped on the sleep aid bandwagon, and they've added orange peel a lot to their sleepy time or bedtime bliss teas. This has already been known for its boost in immunity, lowering cholesterol, but also it helps us get a good night's sleep. The best thing about orange peel is that it helps you with a lot. Your immunity, lowers your cholesterol, soothes heartburn, relieves indigestion, helps any kind of digestive issues. So orange peel has been the star of these new sleepy time teas, and alongside with chamomile is being used more often as a holistic approach to addressing sleep disturbances. Yeah,
that might surprise some people because the inner pulp of an orange has the opposite effects.
Right.
But the outer skin, both in many citruses, including lemon, have different properties to them than the fruit.
Yep. So this next one's fun for me because it's hops. And hops, as many of us know, is used in beer. And I used to brew beer. So hops, they're actually, back in medieval times, they were used as a sleep aid.
Interesting.
Yeah. So scientifically speaking, the chemical in hops, dimethyl carbonyl. Ooh, that was good.
Maybe you got enough caffeine now.
No, it's because I've actually used that word multiple times when I was making beer. Okay. So it acts as a sedative. Okay. Now, this is funny because there's stories of hop farmers, okay, and then there's wheat farmers right next door. Okay. The wheat farmers would come and visit the hop farmers, and the hop farmers because they pick them at the same time. Well, the hop farmers would be asleep in their fields because there's a natural sedative in the hops, and the wheat farmers would come find the hop farmers asleep in their field. Now, that's pretty cool. I want to be a hop farmer.
Okay, so back to the subject because we just kind of went off on a tangent right there.
I want to be a hop farmer.
Just kidding.
I want to be a hop farmer.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I'm allergic to hops. It makes my nose itch if I drink really hoppy stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
So
well,
people, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
though. Isn't that related to catnip?
Yeah, and marijuana. It's a carbonyl. Yeah. So, hops are okay. So you can find hops as a liquid or a powder extract. But you can also place them in a sachet near your bed, just for the smell.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a calming effect. All right. So after that,
I think we need to rein this in. I think we're opposite.
I like hops.
I think like you in the morning are like all over the place and can't speak.
Yeah.
And then in the evening time, it's the opposite.
Do you know what that's called?
No.
It's your circadian rhythm. It's also yeah, poor Dion's dying behind the camera. So also it's the caffeine levels. Okay, so next is magnesium.
How many pages do you
This is the last one. This is exciting to me.
Okay, keep going.
Next up is magnesium. Are you okay? I burned down a tree for this story. This was really
like
important.
way too much homework in the morning.
I know, this was way too important to skip. So
All right.
magnesium. Magnesium took over from people buying melatonin. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, I'm big into the magnesium.
Mm-hmm.
I buy like 10 pounds of magnesium Epsom salt a week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, it's good for you that externally too. However, magnesium internally, it helps you with your heart, your brain, and it helps in mineral functions that help the body process waste. Did you know that part? Well, yeah, you did because you used it for your liver cleanse, huh?
Magnesium is super important. So
Yeah.
it is in Epsom salts. You can also get some supplements that you can mix in with your drink or water. Some magnesium deficiencies that I've read about include restless legs or like leg cramps, Charlie horses, a whole list of different things, fatigue. I mean, you would be surprised at all of the things that a magnesium, if you're deficient in magnesium.
I had no clue.
Yeah, you should look that up.
Oh, wow. So we'll bring up restless legs on one of these topics.
It's
because
amazing.
that
And
seems
we do
important.
carry some lotions that have magnesium in it, and I'm looking at bringing in a magnesium spray. So it's great for muscle recovery.
We did have a couple of people that returned for that magnesium lotion, huh?
Yep, we
Yeah,
got
that's
some
true.
magnesium lotion samples, so stop on by the store, and we can hook you up with some samples.
Yep. So,
Buy a Sutra. It's a commercial.
yeah, I know. I was just waiting for you to finish your commercial.
Venus Williams is the chief brand
I knew that was coming.
officer, and it's her product. The Sutra is amazing. It's also vegan, animal friendly. You gotta have it.
Okay, so magnesium helps muscles relax, so just like Mel said. So that is the last of the stars. I'm going to put the stars in a list on the comments below because I think that natural sleep aids are so much better than the pharmaceuticals that are being hawked out to us that have bad side effects.
Oh, those are just sedatives.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's just not the same. Okay, so that was the topic. I have to look at our card to remember where we're at because the caffeine is like here. How's your caffeine?
I'm still not there.
You're not there yet?
No, I still need more.
Wow.
I might actually get to a point where I drink so much I fall back asleep.
Is that possible? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might get up and start fixing something because it's like. All right, so the Q&A section of Fishbowl. So it's time for what?
Questions and answers.
Very good. All right. You should have done it with like some, so that way we could put an echo on it.
Questions and answers.
Perfect. All right, so today's first question. Thank you for sharing so much information. You made my buying a new mattress super easy. When do you guys find time to learn about everything? And what makes it worth your time to do so? Seems like it would be expensive and time-consuming to learn so much about your beds.
Interesting.
That's pretty legit.
It is very time consuming.
Yes. That's where you're going? So, yeah, okay.
But it's super important. Okay, so
Okay.
for instance, we had a couple that came down from the mountain. They had actually gone
That's
to
right.
a couple of different communities, including Rio Doso and then here in town. And they came to our store this week, and they were so impressed with our knowledge base.
They were
and
so much fun, too.
They were so much fun. I think they bought the entire store almost.
Yeah.
But they raved about how much I knew about the product and how much I could share with them just off of my own speaking to them and not referring to notes or stumbling or having to ask a manager or anything like that. So I think it's that we are truly passionate about what we do.
It's helping people as well.
It's helping people. I know that I have the opportunity every time somebody walks through the door to improve that person's quality of life. And I really see it that way. So I can make minor adjustments with their sleep, which would include like the adjustable bases, the right mattress, the right pair of sheets, the right pillow, and all of those things combined improve your life. Now, it's not going to take away your disease or your chronic pain or stuff like that, but it can improve it. It can lessen the pain, and it's minor adjustments, and I just think that's really awesome. And if I can help somebody, like truly help them, then that's where I want to go with it.
Well-
It's better than just selling them something so I can make some money.
Yeah, it's better than just selling a sale. I mean, it's ridiculous. No, the way I see it is we're helping people find the ultimate health, because sleep is the foundation of ultimate health. Sure, diet's important, exercise is important, but you're not going to get any of that without sleep, and that's really what our goal is. It's a lot of fun when we get customers that are just seeking information. It's a lot of fun to have those conversations. It's a lot of fun to teach. I think both of us are teachers by nature, and that really is the fit that we've got here. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, it's time consuming. I mean, how many hours do you spend reading? I know I spend quite a few hours. It's days. All right, so
I don't know. I can't do the math. It's too early for that. Let's
early?
continue on.
Wake up. Okay, so next up, you talk about foam shortages and shipping issues all the time. What have you seen change with the economy over the past year, though?
It's improving. I think we're getting back on. I mean, we're in a euphoria right now.
Yeah. I think we're riding a nice little wave right now.
At least in our county.
Yeah, in our county. I know there's some troubled counties. I mean, we just got the county profiles, and you and I both researched that, so that was interesting.
Some people are really hurting out there. But
Yeah. But our county is doing pretty good. We're dealing with those foam shortages and those shipping issues. We're staying ahead of it because we do our research. But it's been a challenge. I think right now is like my favorite time of business, because if I'm bored, I lose all like focus and everything like that. But right now it's sink or swim, and I think that's what makes it so much fun for me. How about you?
I'm just still excited about all the weird stuff that's going on.
Your vortex?
Well, like aliens walking around India and murder hornets, and like I'm just that's the stuff that I live for. I'm just wondering what's around the next curve.
Yeah.
I really
time
want
travel.
to. Yeah, I want more of that to happen.
Yeah. There's a story on
It makes life more interesting, actually.
There was a story on Newsweek this week that I need to share with you about a painting in Holland that the person, it's a lady that's walking down a flower path, and she's holding what looks like a phone, and the phone that she's holding, the light is shining in her face. Okay, now this is a painting from 300 years ago. Yeah.
It's kind of like, well, that could have been a mirror and not a phone.
Well, people are researching it and they're looking at it. It was like this huge trend on Google. I got to show
Well,
it to you.
that's like in the pyramids. There's UFOs.
Yeah. Otherwise known as a dust storm. Okay, so next question. We're going to do one more. Does latex get softer over time like memory foam does? I had a memory foam bed that got soft enough to make me struggle to roll over every night within a year.
Ugh, I am just not a fan of the memory foam.
Well, tell them all about it, because this is a subject that we approach daily.
So before I started this job, John, and I knew all about memory foam, John purchased a brand new mattress and he was super excited about it. It's a Big S brand, all memory foam, and we loved it for the first 6 months.
Now, Big S, not big, like the letter S, it's not a big. I just want to clarify, because there might have been some miscommunication in the Big S brand or Big brand.
S.
Okay, all right, just making sure. just want to see if anybody caught that.
All right, Big S brand.
Okay.
I wasn't sure what was going on there.
Did you catch up now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
S. I guess it would be this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so big brand, big name brand.
Big name brand. I like that better. Yeah.
Okay, and 6 months later, we're hating it. Now we're a year and a half later, not digging it. And it's hot. We both get stuck in like a weird, like sunk position out of alignment, and our backs hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Within 3 to 4 hours, I'm hopping out of it like I'm on hot coals because of a sciatic nerve. And I would rather sleep on the floor.
Yep.
So memory foam is hot. It just wears down the cellular structure. It's very different than latex. So cellular structure is more like kind of like a sponge in memory foam, whereas in latex it's more like little columns.
Right.
And the air flows through it from top to bottom, and it has more strength and it bounces back because it's a true leather. He knows all of this, but you guys don't. So he can just listen. But it is an awesome product. It's made from a tree. It's a true rubber. It's a fantastic material, and it's hypoallergenic. So this is not the same kind of latex that is going to cause any allergies because of the way that it's manufactured. It's baked. They take a lot of cautions with that. So it's completely renewable. I sleep on latex, and I love it.
As I look proudly because you were paying attention during class. So latex is a wonder material. It really is. It is the best material for a mattress, in my opinion. And the majority of our floor has latex on it. But one thing you forgot to mention is it sleeps way cooler.
I did mention that.
You did? Oh.
I think so.
I think I was paying attention to you. I didn't hear it. But anyways.
It's cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, because memory foam is super hot.
What do you got going on in there?
I don't know. I think I need to eat something because I think I'm like on a gallon of coffee with no food.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel woozy.
All right, so that is it. With that, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back after our video, our short little commercial video. Yeah, something you probably made. Bye.
Bye. Hi, I'm Melanie with Live Well, and I just received a super awesome package. The UPS delivery guy just came by, and this is like Christmas for me. I am super excited. So last week we featured a new item video with our friend Ruben from Pure Care, and he filled us with so much information that our heads just exploded about the possibilities of having a cool night sleep system, your sheets, Tencel, your mattress protectors. And then Ruben started talking to me about a really magical fabric that I can't even completely describe right now because it sounds completely out of this world magical technology. What we're talking about in here is inside of this box, and I am super excited to share this with you. So let's see what magic is in here. So I'm gonna open this up. And thank you, Ruben, for sending this over. I'm so excited, I don't even have words for how excited I am. Woo, look at that. It's even pink, it matches my shirt. All right, so clear this off. Ooh, we can take all of this and I'm gonna give it to Gretch because she likes to chase Javier around with those. And so in this first box, it looks like we have the Celliant premium sheets. These are performance fibers. Ooh, and they are for my bed. I'm gonna give them a test trial. These are clinically tested Celliant fibers for recovery. Super excited about this. And this is going to be the mattress protector made out of Celliant as well. Now Celliant, ooh, we got another second box before I go forward. Let's check out this big one here. What's in here? What could it possibly be? You gotta always cut away from you. And as any good Boy Scout or Girl Scout, you gotta always close your knife. Proper knife etiquette. There we go. That one was for my buddies in Boy Scouts. All right. Oh, and it looks like we got a second set as well. So our buddy Ruben really hooked us up here with this material. Now this material caught my attention because Ruben was telling me that this is what our top athletes are using for recovery. Even the racehorses right now, this material is woven into their blankets to help them recover. And everybody that knows me knows I love racehorsing and stuff like that. So this material is designed to take your own infrared energy, like if you were looking at an infrared camera and that all those colorful things that you see there on the screen, that energy is going to be stored inside of this fabric, and then it goes back into your body. It goes back into your own cells, and it promotes circulation, healing, and recovery. And it also says that it can perform or it can increase your performance and promote a restful night's sleep. So super excited about this. I'm going to learn everything I possibly can about PureCare's Salient sheets, and then I will report back to you. And we're going to talk about it in Fishbowl coming up, and we're also going to do a new item video specifically on this. I'm so excited! Yay! That was a little bit more, I'm more like this.
Hi, I'm Javier. This is the break. This isn't the start. I'm telling you, this morning.
We are not allowed to do this in the morning again.
Yeah, I don't think it works like it does at night.
I'm glad we had a break. I had to go excuse myself.
Yeah.
My mother would be like, Melanie, that's too much information.
Your mom was like that this weekend because it was Oliver's birthday. Mel's mom was here. Hi.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, she would tell you this is too much information. Yeah.
I share too much information usually.
Yeah. Do you know your cup matches your shirt?
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
You literally went out to look for a cup that matched your shirt?
Maybe. I'm hydrating with some water. I feel like I was starting my day off pretty dehydrated because of how much coffee I've drank.
It was a lot of coffee. Yeah. All right, so it's the time of the show where we do Mel's Crazy! Apostrophe. Hypothetical question.
Hypothetical question.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to go for my watermelon. Okay, so I'm going to do that at the same time because I'm starving.
Okay.
So, imagine,
if you will,
that aliens have taken over the world.
Okay.
Okay? Because they were
imagining.
walking around India, and now it's legitimate.
Okay.
Okay? Because we got the Navy involved.
Okay.
So, they have taken over the world.
You have my apt attention, yes.
And they are put all of the humans in a zoo.
Humans are in a zoo. On this planet or on
Yes.
another planet?
This planet.
So we're in a zoo now. Okay.
They've created a zoo. This is now a zoo.
Ooh, interesting.
What would you get to? What do you want in your habitat display?
If I'm a zoo animal for aliens, what do I want in my habitat display?
Yeah. What would if you were to be kept in that? What would be in your whatever your habitat?
In my habitat. So how many items do I get to choose? Because I'll fill that puppy out.
Let's just run with it.
Just run with it?
I haven't
Okay.
got that far.
Okay. I don't want anything to change. They can just watch us from afar. I'll just live life like I'm living it now.
Like this is now a zoo.
It's already been a zoo. Who says they're not watching us now? Who says that the moon is not their observation point?
Well, this didn't go as planned.
No, it didn't. Because I beat you at your own game. So her game is to come up with these hypotheticals and then not tell me about them.
Let's just say, let's just change it and say you are put in a zoo. So they take you out of your element and you're in a room like a zoo, like a zoo animal.
Okay.
Okay, what would make your zoo habitat?
Like like with the polar bear, they need water and they need a little floaty and everything. Okay. So what I would like a pool first off. Okay. I would like a treadmill, a whole lot, and a whole lot of books. I need to do something. So yeah. So I need that. Okay. And then also I think that I would need a lot of candy. I love candy.
Okay, so candy, a personal library, a treadmill, and
a pool.
And a pool?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What would you need?
A coffee machine.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, too late.
Yeah.
Coffee machine. I would definitely need some lotion because I freak out if I don't have lotion.
In your zoo enclosure.
Yeah, and it would be a specific brand. Yeah, because I can't handle not having lotion.
In your zoo enclosure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dry skin is a serious issue. And clean underwear.
Oh, we get to be. Oh, wow. Sorry.
And socks. If I don't have those two items, I freak out.
Wow. I just assumed that was part of it. I didn't think of this. Wow.
Other than that, I think I could handle just about anything.
Yeah. No.
I can't go anywhere without coffee, clean underwear, and a dry pair of socks.
That's utterly interesting. And no.
Oh, and food. Lots of
Oh,
food.
I think they're automatically feeding us watermelon and peanut butter bread.
You know, monkeys like watermelon.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, they do.
I
One
think we
certain
need to
monkey.
Oh my banana.
All right,
Oliver
so
wants bananas.
oh, Oliver wants bananas. All right. Okay, so it's time for what we learned this week, and you have been running an experiment on
This
yourself,
watermelon is so good.
isn't it? Though. So you've been running an experiment on yourself with Salient sheets. Okay. So this is week 1. I know that your mom slept on them, and you've slept on them. And her,
Oh my gosh.
her comment was that she found it quite relaxing because she slept really, really well. What was your comment?
So, Mom and Oliver and I all slept in the same bed.
All 3 of you.
Yeah.
Is it a king size bed?
No.
It's a queen size bed.
It's a queen size bed, and they took my bed over this weekend.
Okay.
So it's all right. But we all enjoyed the Salient sheets.
Okay.
Okay. I had about 4 inches of the Salient sheets in the edge of the mattress, but I can tell you what, I was really, really glad that I had quantum edged coiled mattresses.
Wow, another
Or a
commercial.
mattress.
You're managing to fit a commercial into this. Please tell us about it.
Because when Grandma and my son hop into bed, I can sleep right on the edge, even when Oliver is kicking my kidneys. True story. So
story.
I don't feel like I'm gonna roll off of the bed.
Quantum edge. Ding, ding, ding. Okay.
It was awesome. So on with latex.
Mhm.
Salient sheets are amazing. Mom, I could not get both of them out of bed. Like, I'm leaving to work, and I'm like, bye, guys. I'll see you later. And they were both out. They slept in. They were wonderfully asleep.
So relaxing. Okay.
Relaxing. Okay, so what I learned about Salient, so Salient fabric is this amazing product. And it incorporates some minerals into the fabric. These are cotton and sateen by Pure Care. And what it does is it takes your own body's heat and then absorbs it into the material, and it converts it back into infrared energy, and it directs that back into your cells. Now, that sounds pretty magical.
It does. It
It
sounds
is
really magical.
approved by the FDA as a medical device because it increases your blood flow. It increases your oxygen levels of your blood. It promotes a restful night's sleep and muscle recovery. So this is proven that you can put this fabric over you, whether it's in a sheet, whether it's in your clothing. They also use Salient in dental work. It's in toothpaste, believe it or
Whoa.
not. I did not know it was in some toothpastes. In surgeries like hernia surgery and braces. Some of our top athletes are using Salient incorporated into their athletic wear.
Yep.
So you can have this fabric up against your body, okay, and you get the benefits of infrared wellness, and you can measure that with a device and actually see your blood oxygen levels increase.
That's crazy.
Okay, so everything that this product claims is absolutely true. I've been on these sheets for now a week. I started out pretty skeptical, but I was like, if it can do this, I want it. I don't care how much it costs. I want it. Now, these are quite pricey.
Yeah, they're pricey.
They are considered a medical device, but they are wonderful. So my mother slept great, especially the second night. Now, it builds up. It's not going to be like instant magic, but it's a little bit different every single night the more and more your body is there. And what a better place than to have it on your bed where you're stationary for hopefully 8 to 9 hours and you're covered with that. Now, the way that I do this
Oh dear.
is I wrap up like a mummy. I mean, last night I was like, oh, my Salient sheets, and I just had like this much of my face sticking out, and I was just like, I want it everywhere. I even traveled to Artesia with my Salient sheet.
No, you did not.
I did. I took my pillow, my
Uh-huh.
LT Carbon Cool, and I took my top sheet. And
So,
on,
so you're taking this experiment pretty serious.
oh yeah, I was like, I can't miss a night. So I stayed at Joe's, and I was like, all right, I'm going to wrap myself up like a mummy in my Salient sheet. So I did. and it was awesome. I think my pain has definitely diminished. My arth in my joints feel better, and I feel like I wake up every morning much more rested.
Except for this morning because it was too early.
Well, I'm expected to do this. That's not normal.
Oh, that's not okay.
You're asking too much right now.
Being here at 8 is asking way too much.
So.
Really?
Well, not here at 8, but here at 8 and under these lights.
And thinking?
And thinking and
so,
with like 10 pages of homework. My goodness, Javier. Like,
it wasn't that bad.
I don't even read the newspaper
So
anymore.
Celient's been around for a while. Okay? It's been around for at least 15 years. Is that what you came up with?
Roughly.
Okay.
I'm seeing stuff that mostly was posted 10 years ago. What really sparked my interest with it was that they were using it in the racehorse blankets and on the racehorses and stuff like that, and that got my attention. I was like,
so never mind the fact that it's being used in surgery or that professional athletes are using it. The racehorse industry is what caught your attention.
Oh, yeah. I want that for my dogs.
Okay.
I'm all about it.
Okay.
But it's fabulous stuff. I love it. I don't want to go anywhere without it. There are videos on like YouTube and stuff, but a lot of them are kind of outdated. So I really want to make a really awesome video about Celient.
Yeah, we'll have to do a follow-up on it and everything. But how long are you running this experiment before we do a follow-up? Because I know that you have a timetable on your mind.
I'd like to do at least 2 weeks.
Okay, all right.
I'd like to do a follow-up in 2 weeks and just see where I'm at. Now, this product is perfect if you have diabetes, fibromyalgia, chronic pain and arthritis, or you just want a restful night's sleep and increased performance.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
So that's Celient. We have it available now. We do have some really good pillowcase testers so that way you can feel what the fabric actually feels like. It comes in sheets, it comes in protectors, so we do have it here in store so that way you guys can have a look at it, okay? All right, so what did you learn this week other than Celient? Anything interesting? You have peanut butter in your mouth, so I'm going to start this. What a genius time to put peanut butter in your mouth, I'm telling you. So
almond butter.
It's almond butter, excuse
Even
me.
better.
Oh, excuse me. All right.
I'm sorry, there's so much coffee in my belly, I have to soak it up.
Oh, I imagine so. All right, so.
It's on cinnamon bread.
Yeah.
Raisin.
All right. Are you done?
Organic.
Yeah. All right. So,
Non-GMO.
what I learned this week is that, well, because I'm out of a vehicle, I learned that the price of new vehicles and the price of used vehicles is extraordinarily high right now. It is ridiculous. I feel for anybody that's looking right now. I'm in your shoes. I've been lucky enough to have a very good person that is selling me a car at a very reasonable price, and that is just like, whew. So thank you, John. I learned this
What
week
a guy.
about. Yeah, what a guy. He's so
What a
dreamy.
guy.
He's so dreamy.
That's a heart. Me.
That just happened. All right, so thank you, John, for selling me that car. The next thing I learned this week was that on top of auto prices being so high, the good news is lumber prices are finally coming down. I thought that was exciting. So we're going to start seeing lumber prices come down, and maybe in about 10 years, housing prices will come down. No, it's the market's ridiculous right now, but we are seeing recovery, and like everybody's talked about, it's just a matter of time till we get over things.
Okay.
So your turn. What did you learn this week other than Celient?
Sorry.
You're still.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, definitely
Okay.
not morning anymore for you.
What I learned.
Okay,
Brace yourselves.
I embraced.
Did you know that a giraffe only needs 1.9 hours of sleep?
Amazing.
1.9.
1.9.
There's a decimal point there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why such a large animal needs only 1.9 hours of sleep.
Because it's got a little bitty brain.
You think it's like a walnut?
Yes.
A bat has an even smaller brain.
Okay.
Brown bats need
Okay.
19 hours of sleep.
Now we're talking ratio of brain size to body size.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah.
except for one is maybe nocturnal and the other one is diurnal.
Dayturnal?
I'm still confused about this. I am still waiting for my giraffe to show up. Did you order a giraffe?
You're going to be waiting a little bit because they are backlogged.
There's a back order
Yes.
of giraffes?
A back order of giraffes and all the other stuff that we've got coming in.
This is unfortunate news.
It's very unfortunate. She's looking for her 6-foot giraffe stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
How long is this back order?
I don't know. They just said it's back ordered.
There's a shortage of giraffes.
There's a shortage of giraffe.
This is even more concerning to me than the shortage of gnomes.
The shortage of gnomes hit me hard.
All right, we're going to roll with it.
Yeah, sorry.
The other thing that I learned.
Okay.
I wrote it down. Okay. It's the morning. Did you know that your pain tolerance is diminished substantially with the lack of sleep? So if you are sleep deprived, you have a lower pain tolerance.
Yes. I did know this.
That's pretty incredible.
And it's significant. It's not like
This is
percentage.
significant.
It's not single-digit percentages. It's double-digit percentages. A number. What is that pain scale? I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, the studies showed that a lot of people were up 15 to 25% on the pain scale. Like almost two digits. From 1 to 5 is the pain scale, and they would almost jump. No, 1 to 10, right? I don't remember.
I
but
believe it.
Yeah, but it would almost jump 2 digits because they've had a lack of sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Total lack of sleep.
That was totally interesting when I read that too.
Life is painful when you don't get enough sleep.
Life is awful when you don't get enough
Especially
sleep.
mornings.
Yeah,
When you have to do this.
at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Now it's 9. Okay, so did you know that only 12% of did you know that 12% of people 12% of people dream in black and white?
Whoa, deep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Is it?
Do you think they're colorblind to begin with?
I don't know. Dion, do you sleep or do you dream in black and white?
I don't even see the color. I just
Yeah, Dion's colorblind, so yeah, he wouldn't even know.
I had a horrible dream last night. I ate a chicken tender, so I went totally vegan for an experiment, and I started feeling fabulous.
Okay.
And then we had Oliver's birthday party, and I cheated on some pizza.
And ice cream. I saw you eat ice cream.
I had
Yeah.
unicorn ice cream. It was got red 40 in it, and it was blue and had sparkles, and it was amazing. So I cheated on that. And then I was like, to top it off, I had a fried chicken tender, and I was like, oh God, I've really missed fried chicken. I had a dream last night that somebody was repeatedly poking me in my gallbladder.
Yeah, what does that tell you? It means stay vegan for a while.
They were trying to push me in my gallbladder, and I woke up in so much pain.
Yeah, that's that sludge building up again. You gotta be careful.
None of that.
All right, with that, we're gonna close
have
out.
to say hello to
Yeah,
somebody.
come on, Oliver. We haven't brought you on screen yet.
He's been patiently waiting.
Very patiently. Hi, Oliver. So evidently you don't do mornings either. Hi. So how are you with the mornings? Do you wake up early?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're an early morning person? Yeah? And how's this week been for, with your grandma here and everything? Did you have fun?
Yep.
Did you have a good birthday? Yeah? Why do you want to ruin my carpet? I don't understand.
This is our carpet.
Yes, it is.
I'm a morning person.
So
Here, keep your
So
feet down for me.
the big thing that we've learned this week is that Mel is not good in the morning, so we will shift Fishbowl to late in the afternoon again.
This was an experiment to
It
see if
wasn't-
we would be better with the caffeine, and in the morning, like when we're refreshed. This is not happening. Stuff has been falling all over the floor. We got half-eaten watermelon.
Yeah, you're just a mess. You're a mess.
So Oliver had a birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, happy 6th birthday, or 9th birthday, as your grandma put it.
Oliver's hair is sticking up.
Here,
So,
we'll just
we're
help
having
you.
a hard morning.
We'll just help you.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for
and
watching.
please come and see us at Live Well.
Bye.
Have a great day.